What up, guys? So we're on the moon. If you missed last episode, we're on the moon. We found ourselves a crashed Hyperion ship. We took out 4 guns at a base, and right now I'm collecting this Sathium ore, which was pretty cool because it had like a spot exposed like this. Exposed on the outside to really show you where it's at. And then you just start digging it away. Digging it away. Moon surface seems to go pretty fast. So I'm digging as fast as I can because I'm out of... I didn't bring any oxygen. I kind of came to the moon just spur of the moment. And I usually bring extra oxygen containers with me. But I didn't. So I'm just going as fast as I can, just collecting. Opening up a giant crater. Leave no trace, meaty. Leave no trace. Yeah, leaving a huge trace here. Someone's been here, and they're collecting our goods. At least I have this, like, on the map now. When I come back, I can see there's the Neo stuff is over there. That crashed Hyperion. I would like to look around more if I had the oxygen to do it, so... This stuff looks like it collects pretty good. It looks like we'll be able to get a pretty good amount. You saw the amounts showing up over there. 4, 8, 6, 18. Looks like it's collecting it in a lot bigger chunks than the stuff does at home. But I still have iron to get. I still have iron, a lot of iron to get. I wonder if it would be better getting iron from the moon if it like mines faster. Oh, that is a very interesting question, because I was just saying when I was coming here that there's so many of the same ores up here. What if it mines twice as fast on the moon? If I would have put oxygen tanks and an oxygen refueler on the ship, I could have just used that. Where are we at? Oh, I got 1,000 plus. That's a lot. You know, I might make a trip back here. Actually, I might have enough. Let me get back in the plane, jet, whatever. Take off my helmet. If I take off my helmet, blue crystals. Make sure that I don't. I thought I might have put stuff in there, but I guess I didn't. All right, did we find an iron deposit? There's one right there. Just straight behind us. Right. Said the other side from crashed Hyperion, right? You can see the line here. There's an iron deposit here. I wonder if... They're cool and all, but they're not fast enough. The rockets. But what I wanted to do was shoot the ground where this deposit was with them. See if it starts to blow up the ground. No, it doesn't. Alright, quickly, we're going to check this out. Oh, it does a little bit, I guess. We're checking to see if it mines the same way that other one just did. Break on through there. Use. 30 iron ore. Wow, I've never collected 30 in one little... I'm digging straight down there. Not good. Nothing worse than to be low on oxygen in space. I'm testing to see. That's what I get before 3, 4, 6, whatever. 15. I don't know. It seems like it could possibly go faster. This is bad. Can actually float a little bit better. Come on. That's my exit. I don't know, it doesn't... It's hard to tell. I mean, you do have to contend with the air thing, right? Like, once in a while it'll pop out a bigger amount, but it's not consistent. Yeah, it's definitely not consistently popping out 20s, 30s, like that Sathium was. That was going bonkers over there. I was just trying to get like a flat area that I could stand without having to do the balancing act. We're gonna have to leave pretty soon. We're gonna have to get out of Dodge, man. You know what? I don't want to cut it too close. There we go. Do not want to cut it too close. All right, let's take off our helmet. That's where we want to go. Operation back home. Wait, where are you going? Where are you going? Don't leave me. Through the green side. Bloop. Don't leave me. Where's it going? We're spinning around it. Right? Hey, planet. Don't leave me. Distance to orbit. 30 meters, 20, 10, 5, 1. Orbit. So, I could put a, well, there might be one on here, actually. I don't know for sure. Small nanobox, 60, oh, this took damage. So the small, O2, oh, there is an O2 station on here, okay. O2 tank. But I don't have any air in the tanks. I don't know how you would use the O2 station on here. Maybe you have to walk, like, maybe it's sitting on the outside where you walk up to it, because it didn't show me, like, access O2 station like it does back at home. I'll definitely put some on here, though. I'm making tons of them down at the water. Just whenever I remember, I go throw a power source in there and we're good to go. Dude, that right there kind of looks like where my base is. Right there where my crosshairs are. If that is, I'm a boss from outer space. No way, Jose. No way! Jose, I just called it. I could be a satellite. I could be a human satellite. Dude, that is my base. I was looking at the outline. I know the outline of this lake. Oh, you are good. Real good. Except not good at flying. Woo! Meaty's home. I need some repairs. we have in our mobile oh, it's fixing us up right now. It's got a lot of fixing to do, huh? Did I lose anything? Yeah, I did, didn't I? Why does it turn off your jetpack? Did I lose something? The only way to really tell is to see if everything's proportional. I guess that... Maybe not. Maybe not. We're looking good. Beat it! This is my house! Yeah. Okay, probably shouldn't run around with a plasma launcher in your inventory. Alright, so we're at that. We've got some ore to work with, so we'll just get that ore going. We have this ore, which we need to break down. How much of that do we have? Oh, we're out of that. Okay. So... we'll break that down. Break... oh, it only goes to 20, huh? What does this blue stuff make? Does anybody have any idea what blue crystal makes? Okay. That goes there. This is the stuff that cures poison. Alright, as soon as this iron is done, we can put another 1,000 iron in. And then we only need... what do we need? Oh, we need 60 of this. 61 of this. Okay. What was the other... oh. Alright, if we go down here... yeah, let's take a stack of 50 out. Oop. Now, is there a place... I better just fill up on it before I forget. Okay, that's the O2 there. And here's my O2. Still got plenty in here. Okay, got that going. Get our food back up. You know, these canned vegetables that I get from the alien dudes are pretty good. They really fill you up. And they stack 20 deep. Is there an O2 station on the outside of this? I know the mobile constructors are at the top here. Let's see what we got. Constructor, constructor, constructor. They're 3 deep. I upgraded these so it didn't say that warning it's the old one. Is that it? Oh, there it is right there. O2 station. Nice! Okay, so if we go in here and we go to the O2 tanks. Thank you very much. Right? Go to this tank. It makes the air sound. Okay, so our O2 tanks are now full. We have O2, 1 O2 station, 2 O2 tanks. Tanks, man. Thank you very much. You've been so good to me. So we just come here to refill. Right there. Switch on the main power and we can refill from right there. That makes it handy whilst in outer space. Alright. Let's take 1,000 of these. What did I say we needed of these? 60? 61 or something? F2. So we're in the factory now. 61 of these. Gets us 200. $9.99. Alright. There's... you can see what we still need of iron. Oh, you iron. A lot of iron. I can leave. want to leave a couple in here unless, because I may need to make something. I'll leave 22 in there. Iron. 28, 18, 38, 60. We need 1,000 more, which means we need, you know, roughly 500 stone. The thing about just grabbing 500, you know what the problem with that is, right? Is that you don't leave yourself anything. That's the iron. Wait, this is the iron I've been getting here, which I've murdered this place. 80% silicone, copper down to 70. I got so much copper. Those places were awesome. Maybe I'll go to this one. But that one's up in the mountains. I don't like the mountain ones. Well, maybe it'll be easier. All right, let's go get some iron while we're doing this. Where? Looks like right about here, huh? This little green area. Okay, so it's down there. We want to dig at it at an angle. See how it affects where I'm standing when you... This really affects where you're standing. Reloading! So I made, with all this crushed stone, I made rock dust. From rock dust I made cement. From cement I made concrete blocks, which I was thinking about either not building a new one, but kind of basically upgrading the base. Maybe just surrounding what I have with concrete, give it a little bit different look. Because it seems right now, you know, even though we're going to these moons and going all over, we keep coming back. So I don't know if once we leave, if we're going to come back. I don't know, I guess we'll have to figure that out as we go. Look at this. This is a nice cave opening here. Get it nice and wide. Not dropping off too steep. It's the Merrimack Caverns. So like I said, theoretically we need like 500 of these ore. You know, it's going to take an hour to build the thing. So I could just get 500, start building it, and then come back and get more ore. You know what I mean? That would probably be the best. And just do that on my own time. Because I'm going to have to let the game run or be in here doing stuff like this whilst I'm building that thing. And I don't even know where do you dock it down here? Do you place it down here and then fly it out of the atmosphere? I don't know. We'll find out. I'm not scared. I ain't scared. I ain't scared. They'd make giant holes in the ground, traps for those weird aliens that walk around. Let them fall in. Who left this giant hole in the ground? Wasn't me. Checks in the mail. Checks in the mail. I think it seems like you do a little bit better, a little bit farther back. It's like easier to, definitely easier to see what you're hitting, but it's easier to control the terrain. When it's up close, it tends to get real lumpy, like at your feet. It gets super lumpy. It's weird. Lumpy dumpy. See, that's the edge right there. This right here is the edge. This is a good way. If you're planning on taking like a lot of it out, I would do this. You know, you see how we came down in and we basically exposed the edge right away. And then you just start like from here. You just keep working the edge if you want. If you want to get all the ore, you can keep working the edge. And then it'll expose the stone behind it. Just keep working the edge. like a mining expert. That's what I do. I mine on random and strange planets in the middle of nowhere. That's what I do. That's what I get paid for. So we can make a skylight. We just did there. Giant skylights. How much do we have? 290. Almost the 5 bills that we need. He's almost there. He's gonna build a ship that's gonna take 58 in-game minutes. And I don't know, maybe those are true, but these minutes up here underneath the minimap, those aren't minutes and seconds. They're a lot longer. So if it's based off that strange galactic clock over there, it might take 2 hours of in-game time, I don't know. Come on, give up the rock, dudes. Give up the rock. It seemed like maybe we were getting a little bit better ore production on the moon. Like, you know, a couple times we got big amounts, but most of the time it was feeding to us more often. I don't know. I'd rather dig here, to be honest with you. It's safer. It's scary on the moon. 1 of 7 moons. That's moon 1 because it's the first one we went to. I name things. Very descriptive. Very good at what you do. Where are we at? 422! Almost there. 422. 422. Hut, hut. Is this all you do is mine? It's part of it, right? It's part of it. I mean, how else the heck am I gonna get iron and build a ship to go see other... Now, okay, so the other planets I've heard, they're, you know, kind of random. I don't know if they're random. Maybe, you know, people, there's names of them and what they are. Maybe I should look that up because some are hostile. Some have different alien you know, being hostile. As well as some of them don't have an atmosphere so you have to be on oxygen all the time. Which I guess you could do pretty easily with water, but it's just since you play on this first planet without it, you know, you're just playing without your helmet. I guess in getting used to it, you could leave your helmet on here, and you would actually use your suit oxygen up, and then you could get used to having to do that. I just like taking my helmet off. It's like taking off your shirt on a nice day. 600. It's like letting the sun shine down on your skin, you know? That vitamin D, it's so good. Give them the D! You get vitamin D from the sun, and it's good stuff. It's like, it makes you feel alive. Makes you feel alive. Makes you feel... Oops. Sorry. Sorry. Come on. Come on, Cletus. There we go. Any repairs needed from me crashing? Okay. Just a bit outside. Alright. Now what I have to do is convert all this. Got a good amount of this ore here. So we had good amount of silicon, good amount of copper, good amount of sathium. Still got a good amount of neodymium, estrum, zacosamine, vitamin D. Oh, never mind. All right. So let's see. Put these in here. Okay, we'll put these in there out. Then we've got 50. We got 250. Yeah, we just got a ton of this stuff. It's making it right there, you know, from the water. This guy. Oxygen generator and water. 95 water jugs. The only thing I've used water for so far is making those planter plot. What are they called? Grow plots. And we needed one for this next vessel, so. And our next vessel is this guy. Right here. Right here. I don't think I've put down a concrete block. While we're waiting on this thing, why don't we... I've built some 94 concrete blocks. So we can take this out. Put this in here. Oh, we're getting closer. So I'm just curious, like, what these concrete blocks would look like if we lined the outside here with them. This would obviously be, you know, if you're playing PvP, you'd have to be a little bit more worried about people attacking and all that kind of stuff. So if you just had a wood base, that probably wouldn't be the strongest base, right? It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool looking like that, right? You'll probably get one underneath there. You can do the flattening and filling tool, or you can just do that if you wanted to. Either way. Either way works for me. I don't really want to cover up my meaty sign. It's not cool. It's actually pretty fun to build in this particular game. They've made it pretty, they've made it work pretty good. It's definitely been improved in the latest alpha. The building has definitely been improved. As far as, like, you know, manipulation of these blocks. Definitely cool. That's a pretty crazy looking wall, isn't it? Alright, so let's go across the front. We should be ready with that iron here in a bit. Doobid, 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 doo. Doobid, doobid. It looks really good. I think it looks good, right? See, then I'm sure you could actually texturize. You could, let's see, my texture and symbols. Texture. What happened there? Huh. That's pretty cool. It's, I think this is only for wood, and then this is for concrete and metal. You do, like, make it look like a drain. That's pretty cool. It looks more like if you wanted to do a really, you know, metal looking building, that's pretty cool like that. Then you can, you know, paint, you can do all the wall, you can do the whole block or each side individually. Right? It's pretty cool. I do like the look of this. It looks like, oh, it's new construction. That's a brand new building. What are you doing to that thing, you know? I like it. All right, we'll put this back away. We should have enough. We should have enough irons now. F2. What do we need? We did it! Start production. 54 minutes and 53 seconds. All right. And keep in mind keep in mind, that is the first one that you can build. The cheapest, basically. That one only had 3,800 iron. The next one up had 12,000. 12,000 iron. I mean, that's just crazy talk, right? There's got to be like a better way to mine. There's got to be like a machine that I can just place over there and go, listen, I'm going to go hang out by the water. You get all this ore. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this episode.